The PokerDome Challenge is brought to you by MansionPoker.com. Welcome to the game. Welcome back once again to one of the highlights so far this evening. A big play of Joyce Seaward. What a flop it was. Sitting on a king-queen suited. Her husband Lloyd to the left, her son Ken to the right. You think they like that flop? Just a little. Lloyd, I'm glad we don't have his heart rate. That's fight. What if we had him monitored? So now the top three are only separated by 9,000 chips. That's how close it is. And we still have 5 players out there.
The other end of the spectrum, Greg Lumsden is in a world of trouble. Blinds are 3 and 6,000. He only has 13,000 left, 3,000 in the blind.
So now Joyce Seaward back in the game. Not exactly this hand. Small pair. Kurzman.
I'm sorry.
Kurzman said he wanted to go all in, but what he really means is he wants to bet the pot. Before the flop, pot limit only. He raises it to 21,000.
And we've seen the inexperience before. We saw it from Reg Britton very early. And he's played solid poker tonight.
Lumsden knows his Queen 7 is not the best hand, but he knows he also can't sit around forever.
Yeah, he's running out of time right now. Smith suited with the King 9.
But he's facing a guy who wanted to go all in.
Nice way to bluff your way with a low pair.
There you go.
So Kurzman, big win for him.
And
he was not one of the top 3 before that win.
And the big problem for Lumsden now is he only has 10,000 chips left. Whatever hand he decides to go in with, he's going to get called.
Raise. Pot.
Britton with his pair of queens takes the play away from Lumsden.
And Lumsden actually is all in. He's all in suited 10-7. Not much of a choice, I guess.
And not only does he have 2 undercards,
Looks like we're at it again.
he's facing an overpair.
Just diamond.
Terrible situation. Reg Britton loves to see this.
Oh.
Brother.
Doomsday. Doomsday for Lumsden.
Lumsden needs running card for straight. Doesn't get it. He is out of the PokerDome.
So he had an exceptional beginning, but as Reg Britton said, we're at it again, and that's where his demise began. When Britton came up with the trips on the flop after it was a pair of aces for Lumsden. Seems like a long time ago, though, for Greg Lumsden. Well, are you ready to be a part of the most exhilarating, breathtaking poker series ever to hit Las Vegas? All you have to do is log on to MansionPoker.com, register, and enter daily online qualifiers. It could be you. Each week, 6 lucky players from around the world flown to Las Vegas to compete inside the PokerDome. So once again, log on, MansionPoker.com, and you can earn a shot at $1 million like we saw last week with Andrew Rogers. Young man from Montgomery, Minnesota. He's already made $75,000. What's at stake tonight? $25,000 for one of the 4 remaining.
And as each player leaves the dome, the remaining players, it starts to dawn on them. You know, it could be me.
Right.
Raise. 12.
It's a game of percentages. That's all they're thinking about.
And this, speaking of percentages, if Kurzman decides to call here with his little pair of 5s, he would actually be a favorite, but he gets out of the way.
Fold.
Nothing Joyce Seaward could do about it. So Smith picking up an easy one. Even though he might not have been working from a position of strength. We've seen it before. He tried to bluff early. He's a very aggressive player.
And speaking of position of strength, Kurzman has the button. That is the best position on the table, and he needs to use it. He only has 25,000 in chips, but the man directly to his right, Tony Smith, has picked up a big hand.
C4 raises it now.
12,000.
12,000. C4 makes it 12,000.
Fold.
C5 folds. C6 folds.
Anybody left?
All right, you can have it this time.
No. But Britton's still on top and in a good position at 112,000 chips. Smith now at 94,000, so closing the gap. Seaward again, though. She's gone dry over the last few hands.
Bet the pot.
C5, that's 21,000.
Kurzman suited at ace-9.
Seaward has the exact same hand, but not suited.
C6 calls.
And she calls.
Fold.
Oh gosh.
3 folds.
Are we going to see a split pot before it's all over here? Or will Kurtzman gets the spades, some of the spades he's looking for? There's one. Only one, though.
All in.
Cards all in.
And of course, Seward will need to call here. It's only another 4,000
Why
chips.
Why not?
6 folds, 4,000 cards, please.
Look what I have.
Right.
Oh, that's what I have.
Hey, how about some twins?
Running spades. That's what Kurtzman's looking for. Doesn't get it. This pot will be split.
So a split pot of 59,000 between Seward and Kurtzman. Kurtzman at this juncture will take it. Stay with us. We continue with the MansionPoker.com Poker Dome Challenge.